Good morning, Vietnam! Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll.
I wake up every morning in a bed that's too small, drive my daughter to a school that's too expensive, and then I go to work to a job for which I get paid too little.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
You're waking up with the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Happy Friday, everyone. Friday before Easter break. We're back here on the Morning App. It's Katie, it's Justin, it's Gray. So we have some newer faces in the studio. Dovey is still on leave, suspended paid leave. You know.
Is he okay? Where's he at? You didn't really give me like an explanation or anything.
Dovey's just...
He's
not
working
with
in
us
Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
No, stop. That's so sad.
I outshined him. That's why I'm here.
Is this your first time on here?
Second.
Oh.
He was a part of the Morning Men.
That's true.
The greatest show ever.
Which my colleague now here, Katie Robinson, was giving me a really hard time. She was so nervous that we were doing Morning Men. I cannot tell you how many glares I got from Katie when I was like, I get to do your morning show.
But see, you weren't in the same room as her and our former producer Natalie when I brought it up, because immediately I was like, just throwing it out there. How would you feel if we did an all men's show? And they all both like swung around in their swivel chairs. Are like, what?
No, the reaction the whole week leading up to that was, I felt like not
eventually
safe
just kind
here.
of.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, that's dramatic. No, eventually.
Maybe from
just,
Natalie though.
Nah, eventually it just became a joke. Like me and Natalie would just find any way to make fun of you guys about it.
Just I'd pass him in the hallway and all I hear like just a small voice, don't mess it up. oh, hi Katie. Oh, hey Josh.
Or like, oh, they're gonna talk about his sports.
That was probably number one fear.
Was that literally what happened?
No,
we didn't talk about sports at all.
That, the entire time. Like,
Justin, we're more cultured than that.
Okay,
Are we though? I don't even. We talked about some dumb stuff on that show. I feel like.
Well, I didn't say it wasn't gonna not be.
You guys asked me to explain what a burger was on that show. I'm pretty sure.
Did we?
Yeah.
Burger?
It don't.
Maybe.
It's already been done.
Yeah, we can go back and change. We got a good show for you today. We're giving away 2 Merle Fest tickets during this half hour of the show. So maybe not this break, but the next one will preface it. Maybe third caller will win 2 tickets to Merle Fest coming up next weekend. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's a Friday, but I'm very dead because I went out last night, which usually I don't. I'm not a person that goes out a lot, if you can't tell by my sparkling personality. But I went to that Saba concert. Justin, you were there. I think you were filming it.
Yeah, it was terrific, man. Did you like it? I saw you were dancing and everything.
I did, yeah. Okay, dancing's a loose term.
Okay.
I did.
Hopping up and down.
Yeah, I did enjoy it because I'm not Saba's a rapper, which me and my girlfriend had no idea what we were getting ourselves into because we had never heard of him. We didn't even know who this person was. But it was fun. It was kind of, the first guy before was EDM-ish type stuff, and then, the rapper Saba came on, and his music was actually decent. I didn't understand any word ever, because I never understand rap.
Me either.
It's just a bunch of gibberish, for being honest. I could be a rapper.
I never really listened. I mean, anybody can be a rapper. Yeah.
I would love to hear Josh try to actually piece together a rap. That'd be great.
Rap should have subtitles. That's what it should have.
It's like required.
Yeah, like in the air, it should be like air bubbles telling me what he's saying because I don't know what he's saying. I don't know if he's offending me, offending a different group, or just enjoying life. I don't know.
About that. He was kind of rapping very fast, and I was like, yep. Just kind of nodding my head, like, okay, I understand you, I think, yeah, haha, Chicago, I heard that.
Yeah,
I like Chicago.
At the beginning part of it, he was like, okay, here comes this next song. It's about, broken girls, so every time I say the word girl, literally, that's what it was. He's like, every time I say the word girl, I need you to shout girl, and I'm like, that's all I did the entire night. He'd be like, hey, I'd be like, girl, girl. Because I don't know what he's saying otherwise. He could have been cussing us out, Justin. I don't know.
I had never heard of Saba. I don't know if that makes me uncultured, but I did not know who it was.
Quick rundown: he's on J. Cole's label, if that makes any sense. Dreamville Festival. I went to that a couple weeks ago, and yeah, he's on that. And they make a huge collab album right now. It's gonna come out in 2 weeks or so.
Okay.
So it's a huge thing. Maybe y'all should listen to him more. He dropped an album last night, Saba actually.
Yeah,
he said that. I was like,
what time is
at
it?
the concert?
Yeah, he ended at like 11 maybe,
That's kinda
11:30.
awesome.
And he was like, what time is it? And we're like, 11:30, yelling out random stuff. And he's like, oh, you know what, guys? My new album drops in an hour. Like, thanks for being my preview for it, or like something like that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, thanks for like coming to App
Yeah,
State.
Boone preview
Yeah.
for that album drop. Maybe he was lying. He's just trying to get everybody to buy it. Like, yo, my album drops in like an hour, but it dropped like 4 days ago or something.
It might have, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
catfished.
I had a good time though. I don't usually dance, or I don't know how Justin. I'm sure Justin was just staring
I
at me.
really need to see.
Yeah, do you have the film?
Yeah.
I don't have the film. Like all I know is I just
Come
remember like
on.
Hawking was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. He's like giving me thumbs up. I was like, okay, yeah, you're doing it, man.
But see, I don't do.
I mean, like the whole part before the rap, like the EDM, you were probably just like,
okay,
you know what I mean? Like that. What do you do other than jump? Like,
yeah,
you know?
but see, we were jumping during the actual rap because like everyone else was doing it. I'm trying to be like everyone else. I sustained a minor injury. My big toe's a little bit pulled this morning after jumping up and down.
Wait.
I'm not, yeah, pulled my big toe. It's okay.
Okay.
You know.
How do you pull your big
Trust me, I don't know, Katie, but it
Stub?
hurts. It feels.
Stubby big toe.
Yeah, that sounds
No,
more
like,
reasonable.
Stub would be like the
hyperextended?
opposite. Stub would be
Yeah.
like
Like you were, like-
compressing. Pull is like.
Like,
Yeah.
you know how you jump up and down, you gotta flex those toes to get that little flimsy.
Oh, you probably just overworked that big toe jumping around, man.
I'm just not used to it.
Yeah.
Gosh, the cardio involved with dancing, that like
Yeah, your
hopping up and
calves
down
this
the
morning, man.
I was out of shape. I was
Yeah.
like, where's like checking pulse and everything. I was dying out there. I'm such a newbie, but like, I mean, I had a lot of fun dancing, and my roommates were like, "No, you're dancing too fast." So I was like trying to move my arms a little bit slower to the rhythm, and like, it was bad.
I really need to see this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I failed you guys.
We all gotta go out sometime. Man. I gotta see that.
Honestly.
Tried to get into the local later. They're like, "No, we heard about you at
We
Legends."
heard about you at Legends.
Like you were that
have footage,
awkward guy.
guys.
You have to dance to get in.
What if?
Like at local, they're like dance. You can be on our dance floor if you prove that you belong.
See, I picture the local as that SpongeBob SquarePants episode where he's like the salty spittoon. He's like, "Oh, I ate a bowl of cereal with nails without any milk," and like you have to just show them
Josh
how
is like,
amazing.
I can jump to any EDM song with a pulled big toe.
You're
like,
"Oh,
show me right now. Just
Show me.
hopping.
You just start jumping around, like put on your own EDM music.
But it was really it was fun. I had a good time, and
That's cool.
EDM music all sounds the same to me. I don't want to like be up like that person. People might come and hate me for it, but like a lot of it is just like electric. I like stuff with words.
Yeah.
So the first guy was EDM, and it was okay for me because there's no words. I don't know what to do other than
I feel
would
like
just be
if you're
dancing.
not like big into EDM, I think it's hard for people to like jump on that train. I don't know. Like for me, I used to listen to like dubstep and that kind of stuff back in like middle school, like in 8th grade, freshman year of high school. Like I definitely was into that kind of stuff. So like when I hear it now, I feel like I have like some kind of, I don't know, like experience with stuff like that. And I kind of like, or I used to like a lot of that music, so I don't mind it as much. But back then, if I showed it to people who didn't like it, they were like, "Oh, I hate this." So I feel like it's kind of like you either like kind of enjoy it or you don't type of thing.
Don't think I'm lame, but what exactly is dubstep? Is it just EDM? I don't know.
I don't really know how to
look,
This is
Justin.
space
It's like pretty similar.
Okay.
I
It's like a
think.
subsection of EDM, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's
have
like,
That makes me. I'm just.
there's like tons of different types of music.
Yeah.
They're all, there's little differences. I don't know specifically. I know they're similar.
Is it weird that when I hear the word dubstep, all I'm thinking is that one dance move back in high school where like you're skipping on one leg and you're like skipping backwards, like you're
Oh, yeah,
stepping
yeah,
back.
and you, like, throw your hands around
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
I forget what it is, but that
what?
Cotton Eye Joe? What?
I don't know. Is that one where like you're like double stepping and skipping backwards, but you're in place? That one.
You talking about like the Soulja Boy dance?
Maybe. I
Like,
don't-
where
I don't know.
You do
I-
like
I
the
don't
step
know.
on like
Oh,
Soulja
skip back,
Boy,
yeah, he's actually
and then
talking
you
about
go.
Soulja Boy.
You do
No,
the-
not that one. No, it's.
You literally said.
No, you step back in place in the Soulja Boy dance for sure.
Yeah, but
and then you do
don't.
the crank.
No,
Yeah,
but
okay.
what, they didn't do that. They didn't do the motorcycle
They didn't do the
thing.
crank that great.
That's
Come on.
that's
Oh.
literally. Wait, crank that Soldier Boy. I think that's
I'll-
what it is.
I'll
No,
do
he's
it during
saying
the
that
break.
that one
okay.
he's talking about. There's no crank that. They don't.
What?
I'll try and do it during the break. I'll try and get my big toe healthy enough to show it to you guys during the break because I don't know what.
Sounds good. Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but Justin, you had a good time?
Yeah,
You
I had a good time. Yeah, I
great
loved the EDM and stuff. A little mix of Skrillex and whatever else he played, like the instrumentals. It was great. Great
Yeah.
opener. Saba was great. Everything was great. You're dancing, great.
Thanks, bud. That's what I needed to hear this morning. Well, we are giving away Merlefest tickets here in a little bit, but it's our favorite song here on the morning app. Oh, it is Evanescence to start off this Friday morning.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
So I'm driving home today for Easter break because my family's celebrating it today instead of Sunday because Dad's working all weekend, I think. And my car's got to get me there. So I'm trying to decide because it's been warm, but it's kind of rainy today. I'm trying to decide if I should switch my car over from the heat that it's on to air conditioning because I have to manually do it inside the under the hood. So I've been on straight heat for a while now.
Wow. I think it's supposed to be like relatively chilly today, so you might want to leave it on heat if that's the setting you got.
Where is home at?
Polk County. It's like near Asheville, but it's 2 hours from here. But I mean,
should be fine.
Yeah, it would just be like one little switch. I could change it to air conditioning. It's a makeshift thing that I did, but.
So how did this start? Like what?
Like
good?
Yeah.
So how did you figure out like that was the fix? Like.
I didn't. I just took it to, you know how every single town has like that one mechanic, your friend who's like, hey, can I give this to you? Look it over, fix it for like $20. He's like, yeah, for sure. So he fixed it.
Is that what it sounded like too?
Yeah, that's what I think anyway.
Okay.
But he fixed it, and then he fixed like my car. Something was wrong with it, and I got it back, and I'm like, this is shooting straight heat at me. And I guess you can't switch it now. You like, I have that dial, and it doesn't switch anymore. So now he literally, I think, duct tape. You know, one of the like PVC pipe like blue handles that you see where like lets water in, lets water out.
Yeah.
That's what's in my hood of my car right now. So I just pop it, I turn it, and I get air conditioning or I get heat.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm just trying to figure out when I should switch it over because I don't want to like switch it back and forth. I think it's just time consuming, and I want to fight the power.
I think my vote would go on heat today, but I think it also depends on the nature of you.
You could put it on AC and then just have a jacket with you in case you did get cold.
No, that's a fair point too.
Katie's smart.
That's too smart for me though. I'm gonna keep it on heat.
You've got to make it difficult still.
I'm gonna wait one more week and hope that it gets warmer. But
or like just don't turn on the AC or heat at all and just like be.
No, it's always shooting something out even on off. Yeah.
Really?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. So even on like the 67-degree days that we're having, like it's off, but in my car it's still shooting heat, which actually doesn't feel terrible on your feet sometimes when it's like.
Yeah.
Like,
67? I'd have the AC on at 67.
Well, I'm fighting it right now because I don't want to switch back and forth. I'm waiting till we are officially done with the cold.
Fair.
So I think I'm gonna keep it on heat for my ride home for Easter today. I don't know when you guys are leaving for Easter break.
I'm actually going home with Mackie because I'm 5 hours away. Like 5 hours for like 3 days. In actuality, I don't know. That's a lot of driving for me. So, and gas money. Like, come on now. So, I'm Mackie though, who works here. A lot of you probably know him. I know all you guys know him. I'm talking about people
of the
listening.
Mackley move. Yeah.
He invited me home with his family, and I've met his mom before, and he and I are pretty close. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll be getting my first Salisbury experience with Mackie W. Gallagher.
This will be the last time we see you, Greg.
Yeah. Or at least the same. I'm going to come back and be like, what's up, y'all? No, I'm kidding,
what, AirPods? You'll have AirPods. You'll have the whole Salisbury experience.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
But, no, I'm looking forward to it. He said it should be a fun weekend. He's got some friends who are coming home from various places that he went to high school with that I'll get to meet, and I think his brother might come home, so it should be good.
Dang, hype.
Anyone else celebrate Easter still? Anyone going egg hunting? No?
Man, I miss egg hunting though. I don't know when does that like become? When do you get too old for that? Because I think Easter egg hunting is. I like candy. Come on now.
There's my mom. She works at. She's like works in aquatics, and she said that she went to Charlotte to supervise some underwater egg hunt. So you like got to dive under the water and like get the eggs, which sounds way cooler.
That does sound cool.
Yeah, because then it's like that what's it called?
What's in the eggs though?
Yeah, see, I don't know.
Saltwater taffy.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Well, I mean, it was probably in like a chlorine pool, so that'd be kind of.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
That's cool though, because you're right, Greg.
You exchange your eggs for candy.
Here, I have 5 eggs. Give me 5 pieces of saltwater taffy.
It's a currency.
I let my parents have it when I didn't let them have it. Like, I just was very upset when they said, no, we're just not hiding at the gym. Like, you've got to, because every year I find the most over my siblings, and I just push them and shove them and grab all the eggs.
Man, growing up, I was spoiled growing up. from Wilmington, there's this place in Wilmington called Landfall. It's like this big retirement community. There's like this huge park. I mean, there's a couple parks in there because it's like, I'm serious, it's huge. But there's this one park that was right across the street from my grandparents' house, and my 3 cousins used to come down, and all the adults in the family would all get, a bunch of eggs together. And I'm talking like tons of eggs. Like this egg hunt would take us forever. But they would hide them all over this huge, beautiful park in Landfall. And I just remember running around with my cousins, like trying to find the eggs. And they'd always hide one golden egg, and the golden egg would have a 20 in it. So we were always like sprinting around trying to find the golden egg. Yeah, it was a good time. Egg hunting was fun, man. I liked Easter growing up. I don't know about y'all, but I always enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What's going on, Justin?
I didn't realize.
That's how it sounded like you had like a somber Easter story or something.
Freaked me out as a kid. I don't know.
Okay.
Something about
that's
just like
fair.
a gigantic bunny.
I never liked the Easter Bunny, the whole concept. Like, it
Never
just
Yeah.
was
Why
not
are you
as
like
cool.
hopping around?
Yeah.
I don't know about like
grown,
the bunny thing. I'm just talking about the fact that I got to like search for candy, and like I always
Yeah.
enjoyed being around my family too. My family was always really close. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Thanksgivings, like some people say like, oh, Thanksgiving, Christmas, like the family's around. I get so stressed out. Like I love having my family around. Like they put me at ease, to be honest. So I always enjoyed Easter, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
really think it was a bunny. I just thought my parents hit him.
Oh, I believe
Really?
that's why
No, I
every-
totally bought the bunny thing for a long time.
I believed in Santa until I was like 7th grade, so I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I still do because I was because I was told by my parents that once you become like a teenager, Santa stops coming. So a little salty. That's about to Santa about that. 'Cause that's a little
he's
upsetting.
still here. He's still a thing.
Okay,
Hope
yeah,
you
it's
know
just not the teenagers apparently.
Dude, you gotta believe, man. Faith is
I
everything.
that's what I'm doing it.
The
I
Easter
write
bunny
them
ain't gonna
every
come
year.
for you if you don't believe, Josh.
Easter, that's terrifying.
Yeah, if you don't like the Easter bunny, stop believing.
That's all you got to do, Justin. Stop
It was
believing in him.
just-
The believers are the
Tooth
ones who get
Fairy
the
and
candy.
and Santa are much better than the Easter Bunny. Like the thought of a bunny, like it's
yeah.
just, it's
Tooth
just an
Fairy has
odd.
so much money. Yeah.
The
actually,
Tooth
Yeah,
Fairy, the
yeah.
Tooth Fairy concept is kind of funny to me. Like, leave your old teeth under this pillow and you get
Yeah.
money for it. Like,
Hey,
who came
man.
up? Who came up like the the Tooth Fairy
a
concept to
tooth
me?
fetish. That's kind of weird. You ever think about that?
Like, what is she doing with your teeth, man?
not a
Like,
thing.
why does she need all these teeth?
Making replicas.
She must have a lot of bank because a lot of teeth going around. I don't know.
I couldn't figure out how the tooth fairy. I think I wake up pretty easily, but somehow I'd wake up every morning, my tooth is gone, and there's a giant like
Hold on.
toy underneath my pillow.
Toys?
Yeah, I got a toy.
Dude, I
would
got
get
like
a toy.
$1.
Underneath your
See, I
pillow?
got like maybe a Matchbox car, or maybe even something bigger, like a little
For
action
some reason,
figure.
yeah, I was thinking of like a giant.
No, wait, they are.
Josh wakes up with a crick in his neck. He's got like a basketball under his pillows.
Ray, you know, you're a sports guy. You know those little like mannequins, like replica like football players.
Like bobbleheads?
No, like the little like replica football players that like, oh, they're throwing a pass, maybe they're catching a ball, and it's just like them.
Yeah, just like action figures.
yeah, I would
that
get
would
one of
be-
those or something like that.
Dude, what?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
seriously.
How did they get under my pillow? My head would be up here. Like
Magic, dude.
that's what I'm saying.
So funny.
No, that is funny though. Like you definitely had to have woken up with, like a crick in your neck. You got all these toys under your pillow. You know? Justin's
I'm just like, how'd you sleep through that?
That's what I'm asking, Justin. I don't know.
So painful.
Did they knock me out?
Tooth Fairy drove over to Walmart. It's like, yeah, Tom Brady, that's the one. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that front tooth right there. He's gonna get Tom Brady. I'm gonna take that front tooth.
You think I'm kidding, but I'm not. I got those massive toys, like just the replica or
just have
something.
You're
like
lucky,
something
man.
small like
You're
that.
lucky. I seriously, I think I got $1 like every time. So.
You had the wrong tooth fairy.
The first, I actually have a funny story if we're just gonna like kind of go off on tangents. The first tooth that I ever lost, there's a funny story behind that. I was sitting on the toilet going to the bathroom, and I was sitting there messing with my tooth. You know, it was like the first loose tooth I ever had. So when you're a kid, you mess with your loose teeth all the time. I was sitting there on the toilet messing with my loose tooth, and lo and behold, I wasn't expecting it, but it popped loose, and I dropped it, and it fell straight into the toilet that I was sitting on, and I cried and cried and cried. And I was like, Mom, the tooth fairy's been waiting on me, and I'm not gonna be able to give her my tooth anymore because it's in the toilet. So I was like, I don't know what to do. So I ended up writing like a note, like this long note explaining what happened, and I put the note under my bed. I was like, Miss Tooth Fairy, I'm so sorry I lost my tooth, and I still got the $1.
Yeah.
On the first tooth that I ever
You
lost.
wrote her a novel and you got $1. That's it.
And you put your gross teeth under that pillow and got
What do you mean gross?
action figures.
Does every single person
Your
here-
gross toddler teeth under the pillow. I'm just jealous.
After you saying that, does every single person here remember at least one tooth that fell out? Is that weird? Because I remember only one that actually
Is there like
that
a
I got
good
out.
story, or was
Yeah,
it just
I mean,
you just happened to remember?
it wasn't a good story. It was just literally. I think I remember we were watching the movie Sky High. I didn't like it.
Great movie.
I didn't like the
Hold
movie
on.
Sky
Crazy.
High.
Great
Hold
movie.
on.
So I had a plastic screwdriver and I was prying my tooth out. I don't know why. It was loose.
Ow! I
It
used
was-
to just twist mine.
I know,
Yeah,
but it was
same.
loose. So I had a plastic screwdriver. I wanted it out, and I think I was prying it out during the movie Sky High.
But
It's
you
weird.
didn't like Sky High?
No, I didn't.
Why?
Oh.
I like how that's like the takeaway. Like Josh
Yeah.
is like, yeah, I was like prying my tooth out with a screwdriver, and you're like, you didn't like Sky High.
I didn't.
I've heard enough random things from him. It's not
No, that's
surprising.
fair.
Yeah.
Not phased anymore.
I think that, I mean, might be the most surprising news of that story. Sky High's great. Are you crazy?
I rewatched it like this semester, I think, or last semester, because I think my roommates were watching. I mean,
And
I don't know.
It's clever. I like
think-
it.
yeah,
I think
it was unique. It was
How and also
before-
like how was there not a movie about that like before
yeah.
that? Like
No, it was the first one, like the first superhero movie that I think like our age group could get into. Before it was, I don't know, because just
yeah,
superhero
or like it
movies weren't
appealed
that.
to a lot, like a very broad spectrum. Like I remember my dad could watch that movie with me and not be like super bored the whole time, but I could watch it as a little kid and be super entertained. So like it covered a lot of spectrums.
See, I think I didn't like it and didn't want to watch it because I do this a lot. I don't watch things out of spite. So if my sister likes a movie and says what a great movie it is, I don't watch it. I still have never seen Holes because my sister said that's the greatest movie ever, and I
Holes is
haven't watched it out of
so
spite.
Good
yeah,
man.
yeah, that's one to watch for sure.
I'm just letting you know I was that kid and I still am because she'll still
You are
beg me.
that kid. You've never seen Holes. Oh my gosh.
All right, it is time to win Merlefest tickets. Call in right now. Third caller wins at 828-264-4905. You can win 2 tickets to Merlefest. Number again, 828-264-4905. Call in right now.
on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
We did give away 2 Merle Fest tickets. Congratulations to Lauren Wasmond. She did win. You'll have 2 more opportunities. You will have 2 more opportunities to win Merle Fest tickets. One coming up at 9 o'clock tonight with the specialty show Running Time, and then an opportunity on social media. Our Instagram page, 90.5 WASU, will be giving away 2 later on, either this week or early next week. But it is time for the Pointless Debate segment. Last time, I don't know, Justin, if you've ever been on for the Pointless Debate, because literally they are pointless.
Yeah, I've been on.
I know.
Whoa, voice.
Which one did you do? Like,
I think I did like the Cheez-It versus something.
Oh,
debate.
no.
Fantastic.
Sorry, I remember that was like
Cheez-It or Goldfish,
really bad.
yeah.
Goldfish.
Get
Thank
out.
you.
Cheez-It.
All right, Gray, you're done. Your mic's off.
Goldfish has like 90
off,
different
Ray.
types also. What does cheese have, like 3?
Cheez-Its only needs 1. That's how great they are.
The OG.
Flavor blasted.
Gray,
Case closed.
you were on the pointless debate of should axe throwing in bars be
That was
allowed?
my idea
Yeah,
for the
that's
pointless debate because, well, okay, so the thing was, is like the axe throwing bar opened up and then I actually got to go. So
Yeah.
and it was
well worth it.
Did Mackie ever send you the video? I think it was Mackie.
No,
Of we had this whole pointless debate about like if axe throwing was safe in bars, and my whole point was like, yeah, because they like regulate it. There's like
Yeah.
metal fencing and everything. Like you can't even throw if you're like too drunk too. I found that out too when I went. But I did. Mackie sent me a video of this girl. When you throw, you're supposed to throw overhand, like over your head with 2 hands.
Oh.
I've seen
Overhead.
that, yeah.
And this girl throws it straight into the ground, and the ground is like hard, and it kicks up off the ground, hits the board, and then comes back towards her and is about 6 inches away from hitting her square in the face. Like
I
it
saw
was
that
crazy.
video as well. It's
So I mean, after I saw that, I was like, man, maybe this isn't.
Yeah.
They should like test your athleticism first,
Yeah.
or your like hand-eye coordination or something. Cause
You're only making the argument that that's not allowed, but that
no, I know. I'm saying like I believed that it was perfectly safe until I saw a girl literally throw it like probably. Granted, it was the worst throw I've ever seen. She threw it 4 feet in front of her, and it bounced off the floor and the wall before it almost hit her in the face. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was like, man, maybe I was wrong.
Well, we got another good one for you today. I think Ray. I'm getting off that 'cause I told you guys it's not safe.
I had a follow-up for everybody who are diehard Morning App fans. Listen to that segment because
That was part of the morning man, yeah.
little update there. Axe throwing unsafe.
Me and Katie had talked about this next idea last time, and then Gray brought it up in the car, so I know he was looking at the same website I was looking at. Our point in this debate today: which fast food French fry, is the best? There's a lot of them.
Who's starting?
I feel like this is an unpopular opinion.
We're here for it.
But I really like the Chick-fil-A fries the best. Like the waffle fries.
That's mine too.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
'Cause no, a lot of people really don't like waffle fries, but I love the texture of them.
Everybody loves
Okay,
waffle fries.
every Chick-fil-A
But
fry
as
is
compa-
fantastic. I don't like the ones though where it doesn't like punch through and there's like the
Yes.
potato
I love
skin on the
those.
back.
Yes.
No,
What?
those are the ones that I avoid. But
No,
all
they
the
have
other
weird
fries
taste.
are.
They have
yeah.
weird taste.
The texture too of like the
It's
actual
better.
like potato skin on the back.
Okay, never
It is not.
mind.
No.
Question mark?
No, but it's just, I guess I'm not saying that people don't like Chick-fil-A fries. I'm just saying that as compared to other fries, that people prefer like other fast food places to Chick-fil-A's fries.
I would say
Those are
like
my
when the
favorite.
conversation does come up, I don't think people's minds like immediately go to Chick-fil-A. Like I think like
yeah.
McDonald's, McDonald's.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like no, Chick-fil-A is definitely up there for me. I
Yes.
love waffle fries and Chick-fil-A definitely does them best. For me though, Chick-fil-A is a little inconsistent with their fries. Like sometimes they're like cooked and they're super like crispy. You know what I mean? As I'm talking over the rain, it's coming
Yeah,
down.
can people hear that?
I can hear it in the headset. I don't know if people can hear that or not, but it's coming down. It's hitting the station windows right now. But anyway, like sometimes they cook them too crisp, and they're like they don't. You know
Yeah.
how like sometimes the waffle fries can like fold, but they like stay together. They don't like break apart. I
yeah,
know that's gonna
it's like a
sound
hot
weird.
dog.
You can like
Stop.
So I dip them in the Chick-fil-A sauce. So you gotta fold it to be able to get it to like
Yeah,
fit
yeah,
in the
okay,
Chick-fil-A sauce. If
okay.
they're too crispy to fold, then they're still like decent, but they just don't. They don't
Yeah,
hit me
yeah.
the same way.
What a
Gotcha,
fast
yeah.
food snob right there.
We're having a debate about best fries. you're not gonna go into a little detail about why you like your fries the way you like them?
Okay, then what do you
Are we on the
guys?
same page, Josh?
Uh-oh.
Right now?
Oh,
I don't know.
There-
Mine's a
he's-
very unpopular
Justin,
opinion.
you're like staring at Josh as if you're gonna like
Wait, okay.
just.
Telepathically. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, Wendy.
Jack in the Box.
I knew Josh wasn't gonna say Wendy's
actually
because he told me Jack in the Box in the car earlier. I was ready for that.
Jack in the Box.
That's what Grace said too.
I really
No,
don't think.
I don't even know if Wilmington has a Jack in the Box. They
Probably
probably
not.
do, but I don't know.
Is Charlotte? It's in Charlotte, right? Is that like the only place that has it in North Carolina?
No.
No, Jack in the Box is pretty
Absolutely
big. I
not.
Hold
think.
on.
chain.
Hold on. We can solve.
Okay,
this.
I have. While Katie's looking up Checkers. Have you ever had Checkers fries? They put like
been a long time.
they like pepper for their fries. I know. The Checkers aren't around anymore either, but they had great fries. If you ever went to Checkers.
I'm a curly fry guy, and
They're-
Jack in the Box has them, and Arby's
Oh,
does have
so
them as
Arby's,
well.
okay.
Arby's
Yeah.
is good,
I like
but
those.
I think
I
Jack in the
never
Box
go to
is
Arby's
better.
though. I don't know if I've ever had Arby's fries.
Okay.
You should go.
The
Really?
Jack in the Box. There's one in Lenore. There's two in Hickory. It looks like.
Look at that. Perfect.
Like,
Closes
Looks
at
like I'm
midnight.
going to Lenore for some fries.
Those, I'm telling you, the curly fries are
Oh wait,
amazing.
two of them are open 24 hours.
Even better.
I didn't
Jack,
know that they.
have you guys never been to Jack in the Box?
No,
If I
I don't think
have,
so.
it's been a very long
What's
time.
the matter with you?
I
And
just
same
don't
with
think there was
Arby's.
one
I
here.
think the last time I went to Arby's was probably like 5 years ago.
Yeah, not a huge
Yeah.
Arby's fan.
Yeah, it's been a while for Arby's. I'm
Actually,
not gonna
okay,
lie.
I remember the last time I went to Arby's, I was on the way here to tour this school. Like I hadn't accepted
that's like your
anything
only
here.
choice. You're just like, okay.
Yeah, we were just on the road and we were hungry and like we saw exit. It's like, oh, Arby's. All right, whatever. Like I was with like I came to tour here with some friends, so like everybody was trying to figure out something everybody wanted. We landed on Arby's. I think that's the last time I went to Arby's.
It's so rare to like hear people like willingly like go to Arby's.
Yeah.
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 Like, I don't know. I see the commercials and oh, okay, JK.
But
yeah, Arby's.
So and you're a Wendy's fry guy. I get which Wendy's fry is better than McDonald's fries. Don't even come at me with that.
I'm a McDonald's fry
Yeah.
versus Wendy's. If that's the comparison, I'm going
You're a
McDonald's.
flimsy fry guy.
Yes, I
That's what it
am.
seems
No,
like.
you're
Because
right.
McDonald's are flimsy. Wendy's are sturdy like men.
Okay, the Wendy's, the Wendy's fries have that whole thing going on with like the potato skin I was talking about. They're half the Wendy's fries. Like
Those are the
you-
best.
I don't like the
really like that though. I like the fries without the potato skins on them.
The potato skin. It's
Also-
Nothing's wrong with
No.
it. I just prefer it. We're talking about best fries. I prefer
The Wendy's
fries without it.
fries, also the taste. It's not just the texture thing for me. It's also just they don't taste as good as the McDonald's ones to me. I think that they don't put enough salt. Is probably what it is.
So much salt on it.
I don't
Just
know.
like I think it was like halfway through my childhood, or just like okay, we're just gonna throw like a bunch of it on.
Well, we
it.
were
It was
talking
great.
before the segment started too. It was sea salt.
Yeah,
They
it's not
started
just
add-
any salt.
Wendy's started adding
Sea
sea salt.
Yeah.
I remember that
I
was like a
remember the
big
switch
thing.
up. It was like a huge thing.
Yeah, that Wendy's
still
like
don't like 'em.
now sea salt
I
fries.
mean, I like
It
them.
was like
It's
a big
just
thing.
if I have the option of other fries. Yeah.
So like go to for
Just
like the rest
always
of our lives, or
disappointed.
we're just gonna like, are you guys gonna choose Chick-fil-A? Is that it? Like,
I mean,
I
Chick-fil-A is probably going to be like consistently my number one.
Mm-hmm.
Like over like I wouldn't say every time I'm like, oh, this fry is like the best, but like
Yeah.
overall I like
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. Five Guys too is another one that
Those
you
are
shouldn't sleep
very
on.
good.
Five Guys expensive, but Five Guys fries are.
I
leaving
don't like
them.
their fries.
Really?
No.
Oh, I do. See, those are one of the few ones too that they have some of the potato skins on there, but I don't mind it.
I
It's
can't
good.
remember
Okay,
like the
you're-
taste of Five Guys. 'Cause
Yeah,
like, I'm like,
I just remember
this is
not-
expensive.
No, I
I
feel
gotta
that.
eat it.
We're leaving out Cookout and Bojangles.
Cook out the Cajun fries. You have to get
Yes.
Cajun
Bojangles,
fries.
yeah.
And same for Bojangles.
Say
'cause-
Bojangles.
well,
Why do you
yeah.
say it like that? Do you hear?
Wait,
Yeah, he says it like two words. He's like Bojangles.
It drives me crazy.
Bojangles.
I know-
It's bow time.
Bojangles.
It's bow time
Bojangles.
at Bojangles.
But you put too much emphasis on
Okay,
like
we've
the
gone through this
jingles.
before.
It bothers me every
It makes it sound like
time.
there's like a dash in between.
No, I have a friend. Her name is Kelsey, and we've had this exact debate. Like to this day, if for some reason Kelsey's listening, you gotta text me about this. This is funny because she says the same. She goes Bojangles, and I'm like, no.
Do you guys
It's
want to go to
Bojangles. Like,
Bojangles?
Bojangles.
it's a slight difference. But
Bojangles.
it is
Oh my
different.
gosh, I'm gonna go crazy.
Anyway, the fries though, Bojangles does have good fries. You're right. Don't sleep on
Bojangles
them.
does have good fries.
And Cookout's Cajun fries are super
Although
good.
Bojangles fries are inconsistent. Sometimes you'll get them
is
and
true.
it's like, great, this is the best fry I've ever had. And then other times it's like not enough
'cause the
seasoning or
well,
way
yeah.
too much.
The
like,
seasoning's
too much.
inconsistent.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would disagree. I'd say the seasoning's always good. The
No.
fries are inconsistent.
Well, the seasoning's good, but it's not
It's just- it's-
dispersed evenly.
Yeah.
The fries might be flimsy, crunchy, which is great, or something that might just be rock hard, and you might just be eating.
Actually, yeah. True.
Yeah, see? That,
A lot of
Justin
rock
gets
hard.
it.
No, Bojangles isn't the top spot, but I mean they're pretty good.
Yeah, Bojangles, because they're inconsistent, gets knocked down.
Is
around.
dipping sauce like a big thing for you guys? Like, is there anywhere that has like a specific like Chick-fil-A fries in
Exactly,
Chick-fil-A
Justin.
sauce for me is a winning combo.
See, Justin's face right there. We don't use sauce on our French fries.
No,
Wait,
I,
you don't
I
use
love
it? You
ranch.
just eat
No.
fries?
Ranch
Talk about
with
this? Yeah,
fries.
No
Always leave
sauce.
it plain.
And you can get ranch anywhere.
Ranch on
wow.
Cajun fries is
really happy to hear
super
that.
good.
Okay.
Justin, if you need a dipping sauce for your French fries, then they're not tasty enough. It should be the natural
Are you
flavor.
just
of
they
French
had
fries.
So you're just
happy
eating
there's
like
someone else.
dry French fries?
It's not
Yeah, because
dry.
the
All it has
natural
seasoning.
flavor.
If
Dude.
it comes out perfect, good.
Ketchup, ranch, Chick-fil-A
adds to it.
sauce,
You can eat it
cookout
without.
sauce. You're not expanding your field.
It's the
of-
same argument
of
for a
range
steak.
here,
If you have to
man.
put A1 sauce on your steak, it's not marinated right.
Oh, I don't put sauce on my steak.
Josh is
Steak is
over here.
different. Steak's not French fries, dude.
I'm
Josh,
along the same lines. Justin
I'm on
gets
this
it.
with you.
Along the same. All right.
you're doing great.
All right.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
This is a good
potatoes and steak along the same. Sure.
Potatoes go with steak. So yeah.
It's so weird. Those people are just like, oh, let me dip my fries in like sauce or like my milkshake. Like, no, just eat
The
it.
milkshake is the
Dude.
one I can't get
Oh,
behind.
the milkshake.
I do
one's
enjoy the
pretty
milkshake.
good.
I do enjoy the
It's
milkshake.
too
but
weird for me. I can't do the weird.
Why are you putting
Oh, but have
milk
you
on your
tried it?
fries?
Have you like
What are
given it
doing?
a
Yeah,
shot?
yes.
I think it's good, but
It's like
it's
pineapple
not like
on
my
pizza
go-to.
to me.
out,
It's- They
Katie.
shouldn't go together.
That's a whole.
So you
other-
are a
let's not get
shake.
into that.
You're a shake. Josh, you are a.
I have grown to dip my French fries
You're
in shake,
pro
yes,
shake.
but I usually don't
But
do any dipping
anti-sauce?
sauce.
I'm
Okay.
pro shake and pro sauce. I think they're both good. I don't
just
know.
all pro,
Disgusting
Gray.
conversation. This is terrible.
It's the pointless debate. We're talking about French fries. Everybody in this room keeps looking at me like I'm stupid, but we're talking about
So
French
now
fries.
the debate has
Yeah,
not
now we're just-
become the different places. It's
Yeah, and sauce.
You
is
eat
like-
So my
fries
question
plain.
with the sauce though was like Chick-fil-A sauce I think makes Chick-fil-A fries maybe a little better for me because I love Chick-fil-A sauce. If I were to take that sauce to say Wendy's, would that improve Wendy's fries? You see what I'm
They
saying?
don't need improvement.
They don't.
I mean, not in y'all's opinion. For me,
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
it could make a difference.
So both of you are Chick-fil-A fries. Justin is Wendy's. I'm Jack in the
Jack
Box.
in the box. Like,
Jack in the box.
You're not gonna win. No, one's
No,
gonna
I
vote for
definitely
you.
won't. But we're also overlooking the potakes wedge, a very classic
No,
fry. Nobody
I
likes
do
it.
not like
It
potato
depends.
wedges.
I think
love
it
the wedge.
depends. Potato wedges have to be like really crispy for me to
Yes,
like them.
Yeah, but they're most of the time, like 9 times out of 10, not made.
I just like had a struggle. I was like, does like any fast food place or like any place in general, like, okay,
Yeah.
you want some potato wedges?
Buffalo Buffalo Wild Wings potato wedges are super good. Those are probably my favorite potato wedges.
See, the
not
only ones
fries.
The only ones I get is KFC potato wedges.
I've never had
Haven't
those.
eaten there in 10 years.
Yeah, I haven't been to KFC in a long time.
I live in a
either.
small town. Literally, the only spot is KFC. Sorry, it's okay.
Okay.
But okay, so we got okay. I think Jack and Box are gonna
so-
pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh my
Jack
goodness.
in the
Okay.
Well,
A separate poll.
Go vote on Facebook.
Yeah,
we'll
we're
make
gonna-
a poll.
We're gonna like
Wendy's versus
Yeah.
Wendy's versus.
Should we have like
I guess.
other thing?
we're gonna
too?
have we'll
No,
have.
that's a cop-out answer.
Okay, fine. We're gonna have a French fry
So
pool.
you have to pick between our choices.
Yeah.
because we're right.
We left McDonald's off the list. I think a lot of people are gonna be upset about
That's
that.
okay. You know what? Then they're just gonna have to get over it.
That's fair.
We also will put up maybe a second poll, a dipping sauce poll. Are you pro dipping sauce or not dipping sauce? So we got multiple polls going on right here.
Okay.
All right, we got Nelly, Dr. Dog on the morning app.
And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
All right, we got another situation where I'm about to get roasted, I think. I don't know if Justin knows what's about to happen, but I think Gray does.
Well, you've heard my spiel on this
I think
before.
so, but I'd love to hear it again, of course, Gray. I love to get wrecked.
I think the people would too, Josh.
I made the comment the other day, Justin, for people that don't know, you. I made the comment. I don't even know where it happened, but I made the comment.
It was in the hallway right here.
Okay, I don't know why it happened or how it happened or how it came about, but we were talking, and I happened to make the comment that I don't think makeup is necessary for anybody. I don't think we need makeup.
And I agree with that. I don't think we need it necessarily.
I don't think
but
anyone should wear it. I don't know.
But this is where my point kicks in. Why don't you think people should wear it, Josh?
Because we're just covering up our imperfections, and why don't we just have our normal face?
You said you thought people shouldn't wear makeup because they should just be themselves. Now, I totally agree with that. You should just be yourself. You should just express yourself. But if your expression of yourself as a woman or a man is I want to wear makeup, then that is your expression of yourself. So you should be able to wear makeup. Like makeup should be a thing for people who want to express themselves that way.
Let me rephrase that then. I don't think people should be wearing makeup to try and make themselves look better in that way, because I think you are beautiful the way you are. You don't need makeup. I don't think makeup's gonna make someone better, like visually speaking. Like, I don't know. That's just my feelings on it, because if I see someone with makeup, maybe I can't tell.
What if they feel better about themselves though with it? I mean, like, I'm not saying it's like obviously like makeup is to make yourself like superficially look better. Like that's what it is. But for some people that's like they like that, and I don't have a problem with that.
I want people to feel good about themselves without having to put on makeup. They're confident.
I agree with that.
Utmost confidence to be right here.
I agree with that too.
Katie and Justin have been not awkwardly silent, just very like passive aggressive.
I've been listening, but basically, yeah, kind of like what Gray said. It's just a confidence thing. Like if you wake up and you have a huge zit on your face, and you can cover it up, then yeah, because if you have something on your face, that's the one place like. I have a funny story. One time I was really stressed and I was in a hurry one morning and I accidentally hit myself in the face with my car door. And so it left a huge, stupid. I'm an idiot, okay? And so because I just wasn't paying attention and I swung it and so then it left this huge mark on my nose and the mark stayed on my nose for like days. And I couldn't cover it up or anything. And so then it just felt since it was on my face, then it just felt, I don't know, I was just off the whole week. So I was like, man, people are looking at this cut on my face, like wondering what happened or something. It's just like, it throws you off when if it was a cut on my arm or something, you wouldn't even care about it.
So
but
what's the difference?
When it's on your face, I couldn't tell you why I guess it's because people always are going to be looking at your face. And so.
We have insecurities, Josh.
And it's like the first thing people see.
I don't want that.
And it's just
okay. So I think Josh thinks that if you eliminated all makeup, then it levels the everybody. You know what I mean? Like everybody won't be insecure about not having makeup because nobody does. But that's crazy, man. Because like for some people that's like a passion. Like people run YouTube channels about like makeup is honestly like an art. Like it's really I could never do makeup like people who train to do makeup do, man. That's their job. Like
it's okay.
I don't know, man.
It's okay, Josh.
I just
I think I think
there's a place in this world for it.
It's a nice idea that you have there that people would just.
The concept is there, Josh, and I agree with you. I think that it can be done with makeup still in existence.
Yeah.
It's just something about on your face. It's just nothing will throw you off more than like waking up with a huge zit on your face and not being able to cover it up.
So what are we do? Okay, talk about this then, because we all went through elementary school and middle school. We went through those phases, right? And do you remember the pimple phase? Do you remember all that? The very upsetting looking face phase. But nowadays, these kids in elementary school and middle school, they look like teenagers and or high school students and or college students, or even adults with the way they do. Am I wrong?
I think it's a fair point to say that I think people are younger and younger and younger getting introduced to like cosmetics and stuff, and it is surprising sometimes to see like, especially like super young people in like middle school and stuff, like getting really done up with makeup. But at the same time, I mean, you have to. Not have to, but if that's something you're interested in, I mean, you got to learn somewhere. So at the same time, I see where, like, that would be the time, you know, middle school, high school, where you start to, like, make those implications if that's something that you're interested in. So I don't know. I think, like,
everyone should go through
it definitely is like pretty crazy to see like somebody in middle school wearing makeup, but at the same time, like, I don't know, like you got to learn somewhere.
It's not even that they wear makeup, it's the fact that they wear makeup so well that it looks like they're 21 or they're 20 when really they're 12.
Oh,
like that's the issue, because you see that on social media all the time. You're like, this person
see a
looks.
Lot of that, but hey, let the kids be kids. They just want to have fun with makeup. Right. They're not trying to like be serious. I hope they're not. Just let them do whatever.
Be fun with makeup. Smear it on your face. You know, be awkward with it. Make it like a coloring book. I don't know, but
But where I think you have to draw the line is you can't allow kids to think that they're only like attractive or they only have worth because they put on makeup. That's the biggest distinction. You can teach somebody how to use it without it like teaching them that you need this as a crutch. Like people won't accept you if you don't wear it. Like that, you have to make sure that like that is made clear, I guess, to the kid that you're teaching how to do makeup. I think that would be important, but I don't really see a problem with like introducing people to it, because
we're all on the same page. Makeup is bad. Cool.
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to win the argument by telling you guys that.
No.
I don't know. I don't want the insecurities of being, I don't know, putting on that makeup, just thinking, oh, I'm so much better now because I have this makeup on. I know.
It's not that. It's like, it's also kind of goes along with, so if I like wake up and I'm just in a bad mood, then I'll dress up. Like I'll put on, like I'll make sure my outfit matches really well because that makes me happier. Like if I know that I don't know, if I feel more confident in that way, like if I actually dress up and don't wear like just a random t-shirt or something, then that helps improve my mood. And I think makeup goes along with it. Like I just got new eyeshadow the other day.
Katie.
And it's like really pretty colors and it just makes me happy.
Falling into the trap.
All right, but like Josh, should we do the same thing with like you and I dress up for sports broadcasts and we dress up more than everybody else in the stadium does? Like, should we just level the playing? Like, oh, you shouldn't wear a tie.
That's just professional. We're not putting anything super like official on, or like something like fake.
But I mean,
I don't know how to describe it.
Fake though. I mean, it's like we're dressing up to look different and better. Like, I don't know.
What about the people who are like, oh, I can't go out without my makeup. I gotta put it on. I can't go out without my makeup. People are gonna see me. Like, that's not. I don't like that.
I think that's
behavior.
Maybe I'm not saying that there aren't scenarios where like it is taken in an unhealthy fashion. Like I'm not denying that there's people out there who like do have self-confidence issues and like makeup is
nothing wrong with
maybe part of that. I'm just saying I think there's a place for it. Like I think it's, people like it, man. And like I said earlier, I think it's kind of like an art form at this point.
Just in a perfect world, we don't need makeup because we're all okay with ourselves. Not that like it's gonna happen. Because heck, I'm not okay with myself sometimes. Like insecurities, we all have it, like all that. But
I mean, I don't wear makeup, but I don't know. I think
I give appreciation for people that do wear makeup, though. That stuff is hard. That stuff is hard to put on.
It is very hard.
Yeah.
Especially eyeliner.
Gosh, that is the worst, Katie.
No, because you'll get one eye right, and then the other one is just like.
Me too.
Okay, completely. See, me and Greg get it, because it does suck, because we have had.
I've let people like put makeup on me before.
Yeah.
And
those eyelashes
it's a process,
and eyeliner.
Man.
I can't do the fake eyelashes.
I was sitting on the stool like 20 minutes. Like that's a lot.
No, it does not take that long. It takes
I mean, mine was like it was like a Fiat. Like mine was like
a full face. I don't do.
Mine was like if somebody was like spend 20 minutes doing somebody's make that was what I looked like by the end.
I was definitely like an hour whole ordeal.
Right, that's what mine took forever. But I think it's. I think
you guys were just not good subjects, I guess.
Oh no, because it's hard. To like hold still, you're like. We'll be back on not Monday but Wednesday. Hope you enjoy your Easter break.